Good evening. Can you hear me? Anybody? If any students have not signed in yet, please make sure you do so. And if we have any presenters that have also not signed in, please check with Mr. Hayward. We'll be getting started very soon. Thank you. Just give me a minute, right? Yep. Everybody, and welcome to one of our favorite nights of the entire school year. We're happy to have you all here together in the midst of COVID and everything else, so let's make it a great night. We're going to start the evening off with the Pledge of Allegiance. Leilani F., would you like to come up and join me? If everyone could please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Leilani. Ms. Dunn would like to... Ms. Dunn would like to welcome us all here tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. I'm so excited to see this auditorium filled after a couple years of absence. We had an abbreviated night last year, but to be able to have guests, as many as we wanted, to be able to honor so many kids this evening, we are forever grateful. So I want to welcome you to, it is a combined night of the LCHS Alumni and Friends Association and Classical Guidance, where we give awards from the school and awards from the community. It is such an honor to have so many students here tonight. We have over 140 students. We're giving out more than 202 awards. And it was my pleasure to sit on one of these committees, and because it really let me get a backstage pass to all of the wonderful things your students have done over the last 4 years. Being able to comb through some of these applications and see, in spite of being in COVID and some of the challenges that your students have seen, they have really risen to the top. This is one of the highest academic classes that we've seen in a long time, but they're not only smart, they are committed to supporting each other. They're committed to making their community better. They're committed to doing wonderful things on the athletic field, in the arts, in theater. I don't want to give too much away because I'm going to brag about your students a lot on Friday, hopefully. But I am just so proud to see this class come to this great pinnacle of where they've been over the last 4 years. They've met every challenge and just risen to the top. They're a wonderful class. I want to thank you so much for sharing your children with us over the last 4 years, because they're just an amazing group. And I'm not going to talk too much more because I want to get to these awards that your students have earned. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ms. Hahn. Mr. Constantino is the president of the LCHS Friends and Alumni Association, and he would also like to say a few words.
Hello, my name is Gene Constantino. I'm the president of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School. I'm one of the friends. I didn't graduate from classical. I worked for the Lynn Public Schools for 42 years. 37 of those years were here at Classical High School, between the old high school and this high school. I was a special ed teacher, a guidance counselor, a vice principal, and for 9 years, the school's principal. I loved every minute of it, especially with the students. The students are great, and I can tell that this is an amazing class as well. The Alumni Association started in 1994. In 1996, the first official scholarships were awarded. There were 4 for a total of $2,500, which included name scholarships. The first president of the Alumni Association was Dr. Peter Mazareas. Bill McGinnis, Chris Poole, Paul Stafford, Paul Stonkus, and myself have followed as presidents. Paul Stafford, who's here tonight, is the longest tenured president, and he continues to be involved as our vice president. So tonight, we are pleased to announce, thanks, Paul. So tonight, we are pleased to announce that we're giving out a record number of scholarships to a most worthy group of individuals. The number tonight is not 4. The number tonight is 112 alumni scholarships. We have several named scholarships, people who have donated money in honor of somebody or have given money out every year for scholarships. Those are named scholarships. The amount tonight from the named scholarships is $94,300. The Alumni Association does a lot of fundraising. So we also have websites that we ask for people to give donations. Tonight, we're giving out $23,500 in alumni scholarships. So the total for tonight is $117,800. And put us in perspective, when you have an organization that's been around, 1,423 scholarships have been given out for a total of $1,439,000 in the history. Now I didn't get this many applauses when I was the principal. This is one of the few, if not the only group that actually gives out as many scholarships. And it's a volunteer alumni group. So we're very, very honored to be part of this group now. I was very honored when I was an administrator here at Classical, and I'm so happy that so many of the award recipients tonight. We continue to fundraise to raise money for the future graduates. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, or alumni page for updates on the graduates. We want you to. We hope that many of you students who are here tonight find the time to join us in a couple of years. We need some of these young kids to just keep on giving back the way so many people have given back tonight. All of the named scholar people that are here to honor you tonight. So, congratulations to everybody, and let's get on with it. Thank you.
Each year, our top students from the junior class are recognized with book awards from area colleges and universities. This year, we are proud to recognize 7 juniors. The Harvard Club of Boston, Leilani F. The Harvard Club of the North Shore, Wilberto Mercedes. Smith College, Lauren Hennessy. Salem State University, Robert Desmond. Bowdoin College, Melanie Gutierrez Rivera. Dartmouth College, Ryan Duggan. Yale University, Brady Warren.
Congratulations, Ryan. Probably shouldn't. Congratulations, Brady. Nice work.
Thank you, rising seniors. You may go. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Our first scholarship tonight is going to be presented by Paul Stafford. This is the Stafford Family Scholarship. Assisted with his daughter, Shirley Benedict.
Good evening. Well, COVID. Good evening. My name, as you probably have already heard from Gene and from Shauna, is Paul Stafford. I am a past president, as Gene said, the longest running past president of the Alumni Association. I was also a vice president when I first started out, and now I am gone back to being vice president again. And I was also, for many, many years, the chairperson of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship Program, for which so many of you are here tonight to be awarded for your excellent work in the last 4 years that you have attended Classical High School. I only have a few things I want to add that Gene did not mention. The first is that the total number is just awesome, $1,439,200.44. And 44 cents. 44 cents. I have to tell you, that 44 cents has been around for at least 5 years. I have no idea where that 44 cents came from, but it's there. The second thing, Gene mentioned the Name Scholarship Program and the sponsors. There's also another group that will sponsor a scholarship. And those are memorial scholarships, which are given out by, set up by families of classical graduates who have passed away. I can honestly say that the sponsors of the named scholarships are the backbone of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High Scholarship Program that has made it the great success it was. And I'd like to take this opportunity to ask any presenter or representative of a presenter that is here now to please rise. If you are presenting anyone or a representative, please rise, because I would like to ask the audience to give them a rousing applause of thanks for what they have done to make this night possible. They are part of that backbone that has made this program so successful, as we're seeing here tonight. And there's one other thing I want to mention. The classical treasurer for 12 years played an integral part in the progression of the Alumni Scholarship Program. It was my wife, Geraldine Stafford. She's not here tonight. She's recovering from a bout of pneumonia. She became the daily driving workforce behind the scholarship program. Beginning in February of every year, she sent out the first communications to announce to the sponsors that we were getting ready to do the program. She put together the awards night that we had every night. She made sure that the kids got their checks made out to them in the school. And there were times when she actually had to go and do battle with colleges that wanted to take and subtract the awards that the student got from their financial aid package. And this is something I want to mention to all of the recipients. Make sure that you check when you get your final, not acceptance, your final accounting, make sure that they have not subtracted your alumni, classical alumni scholarship from your financial aid package, because there will be a letter sent to every school that says if they're going to do that, we don't want to support their financial aid program. They are to send the money back to us, and we'll take care of you in another way. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to introduce my daughter. My daughter, Shirley Benedict, will present the Stafford Family Scholarship.
Just quickly, because this is a short night with a lot of people. You did it! All you gorgeous faces out there, congratulations.
Yes. The recipient of the Stafford Family Scholarship is Ropatha Nin. And then you want me to do the Solimini, right?
He's going to do the
You gonna do the Solimini?
Yes. Okay. I have the honor of presenting another scholarship. That is the David Solimini Senior Scholarship. David was one of the original founding fathers of the Lynn Classical Alumni Scholarship organization. He was one of the first of the sponsors who presented scholarships from the very, very beginning. And so he's been with this program for a long, long time. Sorry to say, he also is recovering from a medical situation at home along with his wife and could not be here tonight. So with great honor, I'd like to present the David Solimini Scholarship to Sotira Chow.
I think so. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Stafford.
No.
Okay, go. Would Stan Sleepboy please come up and present the Dora Martino Sleepboy Scholarship? Hello.
Hi, thank you.
I'm going to talk right into it.
Briefly, my mother went to Lynn Classical. She had to leave school during the war to work at Champion Light. When she was 80, we arranged for her to be a graduate of Lynn Classical High School. So in her honor, while she was still alive, we established the Dora Martino Sleepboy Scholarship, also known as the Brickyard Scholarship, eligible to a student who has achieved a certain academic standing and lives within the confines of the Brickyard area in Lynn. So I'm here presenting on her behalf, if you will, on behalf of the family as well, who has kept this up for, I think it's over 20 years now, and will continue to the next generation. And it was great pleasure that they announced who's going to be the recipient.
Nancy Rodriguez Morales.
By the way, we've also purchased a brick in the Sleepboy name, and I greatly encourage you to continue this legacy for your children. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sleepboy. Ms. Dunn will now present 4 Patricia Pelly Watson scholarships. Do you want me to call the names?
I got it.
And don't forget also she's also given from the National Honor Society.
Okay. Our first recipient is Sarah Banville. Congratulations, Sarah. Our next recipient of the Patricia Pelly Watson Scholarship is Angelina Niv, who is also who will also be receiving her National Honor Society cord along with that honor. Congratulations, honey. Next, we have Nick Tinkham.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Nick.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Sanaya Tith. Yep, there you go.
She does. Thank you, Ms. Dunn. Would the Merriman family please come up to present the Nancy Merriman Memorial Scholarship? Please. I love it.
That's awesome.
Yep. Hi, honey. You're gonna talk like right into it, okay? Okay. Yeah. This is great. You can do whatever you want. Yep.
So
Do
read
you
the
know
whole
that?
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, come on up. I love it.
Nancy Merriman was a lifelong resident of Lynn, Massachusetts, and a former Lynn Public Schools cafeteria worker. Nancy was a kind and loving figure to all that knew her. Because of her own experience as a former foster child, she opened her home to anyone in need and often had friends or family living with her when they had no other place to go. This kindness and generosity was something that she greatly valued and instilled in her children, who will continue her legacy. Throughout her life, Nancy experienced many challenges that she needed to overcome. Nancy never let any of her challenges or disadvantages hold her back and would always find a way to make what was needed happen. When life gave her lemons, she made lemonade. In September of 2021, Nancy's life ended suddenly from a brief battle with stomach cancer, but the kindness she showed to so many lives remain. Our good deeds have a ripple effect, and Nancy changed this world for the better more than she will ever know. When you think of scholarships, you typically think of the top students receiving the awards, but that wasn't Nancy. In her day, she mostly likely would have never received an award. School was not always easy for Nancy, and she often struggled academically. She had to work harder than most students, but it was that struggle that gave her the key to success. Today, we recognize 2 students that best embody the essence of Nancy Merriman. 2 students selected have unfortunately been affected by cancer. Both students have overcome adversity and put family first, just like Nancy. Their perseverance and determination have put them on a path to success and a lifetime of helping others in need. It is with great honor that the Merriman family presents the first annual Nancy Merriman Scholarship Award to Alina Benedetto, and Michael Gates. Congratulations.
You're giving me a hug.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Great job. You did a great job. Give me the mic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Merriman family. At this time, would Mr. Basil Manias please come up and present your scholarship? No?
Can I bring the phone?
Can we bring it down to you? Can I bring it
the
down
mic?
to you? No. Mr. Basil's right here. His award goes to Lily Marie Gaza. Thank you, Mr. Manias. You have her shake his hand on the way down. Lily. Yeah, right now. Betty Polonsky, please come up and present the Pine Hill Civic Association Scholarship. And I hope she tells my favorite story. We're totally getting COVID.
Just think on the Netflix. Good. Welcome. Good
I like when you talk about me being the first recipient of the scholarship.
Well, I never have to.
No pressure.
No pressure. Thank you, everybody, and congratulations to all of tonight's award winners. I'm very honored to be here. My name is Betty Polonsky, and I am here to present the Pine Hill Civic Association Christopher Spagnoli Scholarship. I have to say, now that Shanna mentioned it, she is one of the first award winners of that scholarship. Very honored, so. 96, yes. And Chris, as many of you may not know, was a Pine Hill resident who unfortunately passed at the age of 16 after a battle with the AIDS virus. Our scholarship committee decided that we wanted to name the scholarship in Chris's memory, to keep his memory alive, and I know he would be very proud of tonight's recipients. I'm very honored to present the award tonight to Jonathan Baker. Congratulations. And Kevin Baker.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Congratulations. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you, Mr. Polonsky. Would Candace and Gianna Meklis please come down to present the Maria Meklis Memorial Scholarship? Hi, Gianna. How are you? Hello. How are you? So good to see you.
My daughter Gianna and I are honored to be here tonight to present the scholarship for in honor of my late sister-in-law Maria Meklis. This is something that we're really proud to actually stand up here in front of you for my husband John and his mother Eleni Meklis. The Maria Meklis Scholarship Fund was started for anybody that was a high academic scholar that was on their road to college to pursue nursing or other medical degree. This is where I'm going to get a little choked up, and I apologize, but Maria Meklis embodied excellence, which she demonstrated in everything she accomplished during her tragically cut short life. She was a high honors academic achiever who excelled in both her nursing and legal professions. She was a devoted daughter, sister, sister-in-law, aunt, and friend. Her love, compassion, and support knew no bounds, and her devotion to her family, friends, and patients was immeasurable. Maria was selfless, generous in spirit, and, can't see, I should probably put my glasses on, generous in spirit, and she gave back every single day of her life. She made a difference in the lives she touched. She was a true role model and a living angel on earth. Each year, narrowing down to just one exceptional student becomes increasingly difficult. We were overwhelmed and beyond impressed by the accomplishments of all the applicants. What an exceptional group of young men and women in this graduating class of 2022. The 2022 recipient stood out in so many ways. She, which is going to give it away a little bit, embodies the true meaning behind this memorial scholarship and who my late sister-in-law truly was. She is an accomplished scholar who will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall with an intended major of psychology on a neuroscience track. She defined student athlete. She has been an active member in this community starting back to her elementary school years, serving numerous volunteer hours across various charities. Again, embodies what my sister-in-law was all about. She is motivated, hardworking, resilient, and empathetic. This nature of hers, combined with all of her amazing aforementioned accomplishments, codified her as this year's recipient of the Maria Meklis Memorial Scholarship. We are honored to award this year's scholarship to Mia Kibru. Congratulations, Mia. The world is yours. Cannot wait to hear about all the amazing things you will achieve.
Thank you, Meklis family, for your continued support. Mr. Akers, would you like to go next? Can I bring it down to you? Yeah.
Anything I can do to help?
How are we doing? I gotta make a note. Where's she at?
How's everybody doing? Last time I was in Pasco High School, I didn't need a cane or a wheelchair or anything like that. I was playing football. We were on our way to the Super Bowl. Many years ago, 1976 or 1976. I'm so happy to be here today in a different role because Pasco has moved, as I can see, with all the young people here and their accomplishments. I'm very proud of Pasco, and I hope this is going to be the first of many times I'm here to present a scholarship. This year's Brotherhood Scholarship has been given out since 1960, and we're proud to participate during COVID, and we're proud to participate now in the scholarship to a worthy senior. And this year, her name is Navita Green.
She's not here.
Did you check in?
I don't know.
Would you be able to give it to you?
Of course.
Absolutely would.
Yes.
Congratulations on stepping on the cabinet. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Akers and the Brotherhood. Charlie Rowe, would you like to come up and do the swimming scholarship? No?
He's right there. He's coming.
Oh. I didn't see him.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to see.
It's hard. Hello, Mr. Rowe. How are you? Good. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. My name's Charlie Rowe. I'm one of the varsity swim coaches here at Classical, and I'm also a Classical graduate. I'm honored to present the 27th Annual Swim Scholarship. Normally, I give out one every year. This year, we're going to give out two. Our first recipient is a 4-year varsity swimmer and a 2-time captain. She was a Greater Boston League All-Star, a Hoffman All-Star, and has been an All-Star for multiple seasons. She's a former recipient of the Kale Award as the most outstanding underclassman swimmer. Both the conference champion and the city champion. In her event, she received the Lynn Classical Coaches Award this year, and she also received the Collin Award, which is a citywide award from all the coaches from all 3 Lynn high schools, recognizing not only an outstanding swimmer, but an outstanding student as well. She's finished in the top of her class. She was a great leader, and she's also very active in both the school and in the community. As a student athlete, she received the MIAA Academic Gold Excellence Award 4 years in a row. She's an accomplished swimmer and is one of the most outstanding young ladies I've had the privilege of coaching. She will be attending the University of Massachusetts in Lowell in the fall. Sydney Finnegan. Our next recipient is also a 4-year varsity swimmer and a 2-time captain. He's a GBL All-Star, a Hoffman All-Star, and is a repeat All-Star. This year he was the Lynn Classical MVP, and he was also the Male Swimmer of the Year in the city, selected by all 3 Lynn coaches from all 3 schools throughout the city, and he is also a former recipient of the Solomon Unsung Hero Award. He's a remarkable and talented swimmer, but more importantly, he's an honor student who's involved in other student activities and also active in the community. He too also received the MIA Academic Gold Excellence Award for 4 straight years as well. He's one of the best swimmers we've had, and more importantly, he's one of the finest young men I have ever met and had the privilege of coaching. He will be attending the University of Massachusetts in Amherst, Daniel Puma. Thank you, and congratulations. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rowe. Thank you. Miss Lee, would you be so kind to come up and present your scholarship?
I want to congratulate all the seniors, the graduates, and none of you know me, but I taught here for 32 years, 40 years in the Lynn school system, and I was a history and government teacher here, so I wanted to honor a graduate every year that was going on to something in history or government. I'm also on the scholarship committee for the Alumni Association, even though I'm a friend like Jean is. I didn't go here. So, who is my recipient?
Na Win.
Na Win.
Na is also receiving her National Honor Society cords. Thank you, Miss Lee. I remember you.
I remember you too.
I had Miss Lee, 7th and 8th period senior year. It was a pleasure.
There's a lot of people that are here now.
Miss Lee. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thanks, work.
Miss Zolo, would you like to come up and present some awards? We have the Maureen Muckian Memorial Scholarship, the Gialara Family Scholarship, and the Gianovelli Family Scholarship, presented by Elaine Zolo.
Yep, I just gotta see the notes. Too many things. There you go. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elaine Zolo. I graduated from Lynn Classical in 1974. So let's do the math real quick. 48 years ago. Okay. Things are a little bit different than they were when I graduated. You guys are starting out on a great journey, and you have your whole lives ahead of you. In 2 years, I'll have my 50th high school reunion. Okay. I just want to say a little bit about the families I'm presenting for. The Gialla family. The youngest Gialla is my dear friend Betty Ann Gialla McIsaac. They all graduated from Lynn Classical High, and I just wanted to share with the years that they graduated. Judy Gialla, 1961. David Gialla, 1963. Dorothy, 1965. Richard, 1966. Jerry, 1968. Billy, 1970. And Betty, 1976. When this scholarship was originally set up, Betty set it up in honor of her parents. Apparently, they were very busy in the 60s and 70s. And I'm also presenting the McKeon and the Giovanello family scholarships. Kristen couldn't be here. She lives in California, so she asked me actually to say a few words about our most recent fundraiser through the Alumni Association. It's a Buy a Brick fundraiser, and we're going to have bricks put in the front entrance of the Lynn Classical High School, the courtyard. You can get the information on Facebook, on the Alumni website, on the Lynn Classical website. I'm sure it's on Instagram, but I don't do that. I don't know what it is. But it's there too. So basically, you buy a brick for $100 or $200, and you can engrave it with your name, a class name, a club, in memory of someone, to honor someone. And as you can see tonight, we're giving out $23,000 from the Alumni Association. So the money we raise really goes back to you and, your children. So we hope that you'll participate in that fundraiser. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to call them up, okay? Yes. Okay. Will Julia Gonzalez please come up? Julia is also getting her National Honor Society cords this evening. Ashley Hughes, who is also getting her honor cords this evening. Congratulations. And Mia Kebrew.
Congratulations. Thank you.
This is just a handshake.
Oh, yeah. We'll give him the cash later.
Yeah.
I have no cash for you, but congratulations.
Thank you so much. KK Rowe, Get comfortable. The Lynn Housing did not disappoint this year. This might take a minute. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Kay Rowe. I'm a graduate from Lynn Classical. Miss Lee, I remember you. I had you. First period, I might have been a little late, a lot, but I was there. But just a little background. The Lynn Housing Authority raises money throughout the year to give out about 40 scholarships to Lynn high school students. This year, we received quite a bit of applications, and I'm always proud to say, as a classical graduate and a coach here, that the classical applications that come in are just so impressive. So impressive that half of all the scholarships we're giving out this year are going to classical students, so congratulations. So with that said, we do have quite a few, but congratulations again on behalf of the Lynn Housing Authority, Charlie Gator, the Executive Director, and the staff over there. Maria Martinez. Cameron Maloney. Ava Carenti. Gianna Nikolakakis. Gianna, I've been practicing that. Did I get it right? You did good, right? Anna Martinez. Jael Beto. Sean Leonard. Michael Baez. Joseph Chavez. Sydney Finnegan. Cassie Clinton. Matthew Bushway. Justin Consoro. Kyle Candelari. Misao Bito. Maggie Nerrick. Is he taking it? Molly Mannion. Izzy Fessler. Cade Toomey. And last but not least, Reese Sprinkler.
Thank you, Kay Rowe and the Lynn Housing Authority. Amazing. Mr. Constantino? is going to present his scholarship, the Gene Constantino Scholarship. It's just Cato.
I'm just so glad it's not a memorial scholarship.
Oh, jeez. Jesus.
I hope you, I bet you don't know that this young lady right here used to be a great basketball player for Lynn Classical Lady Rams.
And soccer.
And soccer, but really basketball.
Soccer more than basketball.
And she does a great job in guidance, so we're really honored to have somebody who went to Classical come back and work at Classical, just like Ms. Dunn and so many other people that are here at Classical High School.
Thank you.
You can give the scholarship, and I'll just shake his hand.
Okay, the recipient of the Gene Constantino Scholarship is Cade Toomey. It's the nicest thing he's ever said to me. Congrats. Lynn Hispanic Scholarship. Will Albie Ramirez please come up? Hello. Just be careful of the cord. I'm so afraid someone's going to fall.
So I'd like to add my name to Miss Lee's class. Back then it was Albie Ramirez, class of 2004. The only time I was ever written up during high school was Miss Lee wrote me up because she thought I wasn't there, but I really was, I swear. So, yeah. So keep that in mind, kids. So yeah, class of 2004. Back then, my knees didn't hurt every time it rained outside, so enjoy your youth, guys. Seriously. So everyone, congratulations to the class of 2022. I'm here on behalf of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund. Every year, we award scholarships to students of Latino or Hispanic ancestry graduating from one of the 5 Lynn public schools. I'd just like to say of the perseverance and drive that each one of you guys has shown in the last 2 years is any indication of your future success, then I'm sure you guys are going to change the world. Tonight I'm honored to present the awards to 4 recipients. Gabriela Alvarez.
Walk here so awkward.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jael Beato.
That's his brother. He wasn't able to make it tonight. That's his brother.
Congratulations. Jocelyn Bonilla.
Let's go, Josie!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And last but not least, Tatiana Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you so much to the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Committee. Next up is Mr. John Cushing. here to present the John J. Cushing Jr. Memorial Scholarship.
Of course I will, yeah. Good evening. Congratulations to the class of 2022 and all of the award recipients tonight. My dad was a graduate of Lynn Classical, class of 1957. He was extremely proud of being a Lynn Classical graduate, growing up in West Lynn. He took that Lynn Classical education and became a very successful businessman without having the opportunity to go to college. The pursuit of higher education was something that he believed was fundamental and a foundation that he really instilled in me and my brothers, and he and my mom sacrificed a lot to give us that opportunity. I know how proud he would be of each one of you tonight and the success that you have shown and the commitment to education and your community. You may see his name in the hallway out here outside the main office. He participated in the restoration of the friezes just prior to his passing. And so congratulations. It's very important. I know that he would be extremely proud of all of you. Tonight's recipient is
Kyle Candelari.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Cushing. Catherine Burns is here to present the Vince LeQuy Scholarship.
Thank you, and I'll add my congratulations to all the winners. Vince LeQuy was the founder of Greater Lynn Senior Services. I am delighted to be the current CEO of Greater Lynn Senior Services, and we have a generous scholarship that we're giving out to someone who excelled scholastically, but also showed a lot of concern and care for her fellow community members as well as her co-students, I guess you'd say. And the person also, part of our scholarship is that they need to be planning to do something in the healthcare or community service field. So I'm delighted tonight to award the Vince LeQuy Scholarship to Molly Mannion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. John Miner from the Knights of Columbus. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John Miner. I'm presently the Grand Knight of Valladolid Council 70 up on Linfield Street, and also a member of the Scholarship Committee. This year we had over 40 scholarship applications, and some of them were pretty tough, but the one thing that we were looking for in students, not only scholastically and academically, but what their interests were, in particular in how they care for their fellow man. And they were tough to go through because they feel a need today to make sure that everyone is taken care of. So as a result, we are presenting here tonight 5 scholarships from classical. The following people: Ava Carenti, Jocelyn Bonilla, Sydney Finnegan, there's a lady tonight. You got it in on time. Gavin Kennedy. And Thomas Malone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Minor. Leslie and Fred Cole. Hello. How are you?
Gonna give it to me.
Say that chord. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
On behalf of the Lynn Business Education Foundation, we're here presenting the Dr. Frederick Cole Scholarship. This scholarship is special this year, for our family, as it is a memory of my father-in-law, who passed away in January. He was a teacher, principal, and assistant superintendent in the Little Public Schools before retiring in the 1980s. After his retirement, he was involved with the Lynn Business Education Foundation in many capacities so that he could continue to support the Lynn Public Schools with programs and scholarships for students to help them further their education. The scholarship represents the recognition of one student's hard work and scholastic achievements during the past 4 years. We're certain that his success will continue in his future endeavors and that we wish him the best. And this award's been given to... Sorry.
That's okay.
Joseph Uchier.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you to the Cole family. Mark Johnston, Dr. Johnston is here to present 2 awards, the Lynn Schools Administrators Association as well as the Math Department. Couldn't separate them.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right. I'm Mark Johnston. I am the treasurer for the Lynn School Administrators Association, and I'm going to offer our first scholarship. This yearly award ceremony is among the most treasured occasions of the school year, as it provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the preceding year, address our school community, and share the achievements of the students with their parents. Classical High School truly believes that good education plays a vital role in building a bright future for our children. Therefore, we are committed to providing an atmosphere for our students where we all can learn new things every day, learn about teamwork, provide social emotion support to one another. The Lynn Schools Administration Association looks for students who not only excel in academics, but are also very good at extracurricular activities, outside activities, sports, working, and many other things. We don't look just for A's and B's, but look for students who show continuous growth. It is my pleasure to announce the recipients of the 2022 Lynn Schools Administrative Scholarships to Kay Toomey and Kristen Johnston.
Just right there, so get the bags up.
Thank you. Now, 2022 has indeed been a roller coaster, a time for opportunities full of learning and a period of academic and personal growth, enjoying time with friends, being competitive, lending a helping hand to others. It has indeed been a rewarding period that will leave a stamp on our fond memories. It is hard to describe all the great characteristics of students receiving tonight's Math Award. Thus, I'll offer them words of wisdom from a great author. It is my belief that these awarded recipients will strive to meet the characteristics of these words and their meaning. So Albert Einstein once said, "Try not to become a person of success, but a person of value." It does not matter your position in society and how many regalia you have. Most important is to be someone who brings quality to society, who contributes their efforts and skills and knowledge to improve one's life and to the life of others. The recipients of the 2022 Math and Applied Technology Scholarships, as well as a graphing calculator for college, because we know how that is important, goes to Kristen Johnston, Kay Toomey, and Darren Omarigi. Darren didn't come. Congratulations.
Getting your steps in.
And congratulations, Tristan.
Thank you, Dr. Johnston. All right. Nico Galizzi is here to present 3 awards from the Prone Family Foundation Scholarship. I'm gonna hold them.
Scholarships in the flowers.
Are you gonna read that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want the flowers? Okay.
It's on my phone.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, of course. Here you go, honey. Take your time.
How we doing? Just good evening. For those who don't know me, my name is Nico Galizzi. I graduated from Lynn Classical last year, following the footsteps of my 3 older sisters who attended here, Brianna, Gabrielle, and Francesca. Following their footsteps, I currently play baseball at the collegiate level at Assumption University in Worcester, Mass. I'm here this evening as a proud alum and in honor of my sister, Frankie Galizzi, who is one of the best student athletes Lynn Classical in the city has ever seen. While at Classical, she played softball, soccer, and basketball. Her statistics in these sports speak for themselves, and you can find them in the record books. Though she stood strong in her skill, most importantly, Frankie was the epitome of a team player. Her team was her world, and anyone on the roster knew it. To honor my sister Frankie, who passed away this past March, and her love for the sport she played, 3 student athletes, one from each of the sports that Frankie played, will be awarded tonight with a $1,675 scholarship donated by the Prone Family Foundation. I'd like to take this time to thank Steve Prone of the Prone Family Foundation for his generous donation.
The recipients are Reese Sprinkler, Isabella Fessler, and Maggie Nerrick. Thank you to the Prone Family Foundation. Thank you. And the flowers, yeah. Thank you. Thank you to the Galizis. Would Paul, Doris, and Katrina Sirakos please come up? Mrs. Sirakos will be presenting the Antonio Sirakos Memorial Scholarship. Careful of that word.
Would you say their names?
I would
for
love
me?
to.
I
Yes.
don't want to mess it up.
Of course.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all of the graduates. My husband and daughter chickened out and made me come up here by myself. Oh, yes, of course, they have to take pictures. I don't have a prepared statement, but I'd like to just tell you a little bit about our son, Tony. I'm Tony's mother. Tony was a 2009 graduate, and we adopted him from Paraguay in 1993 when he was 3 years old. And school was quite a challenge for him. So what we decided to do is, with this scholarship, it is not just for A students. We wanted to help a student that might be a late bloomer, or maybe they were only getting B's and C's, but sometimes people just do better later in their life. Also, what we wanted is we wanted a student who excelled in volunteering and wanted to help other people. And also we wanted to help a student whose family, whether it was a grandfather, an uncle, or a mother, served in the military. Let's see a little bit about Tony. Yes, he went into the Army right after graduation. In fact, he enlisted in the Army without me knowing a thing about it. So he told us after the ink was dry on the letter of intent. Thanks a lot. He enlisted for 3 years. He was sent over to Afghanistan. He was infantry, which was front lines, very dangerous. And I was thrilled that he was in Fort Campbell in Kentucky. And he was only 2 months shy of finishing his enlistment forever. But he died in an on-base accident. So, you know, you're never safe. I thought he was in the United States. He was safe, but you never know. So anyway, we established this scholarship because I just want people to remember who he was. He wanted to serve his adopted country. I mean, there's no draft on his own. He enlisted, and he was an excellent soldier. The best decision he ever made was joining the Army because they finished the job that we started, and they turned him into a responsible man. Anyway, the two students that we chose, thank you. One more thing before I present the two scholarships. I don't know if you saw in the paper, but on May 14th, there was not a dedication, there was a groundbreaking for the first bridge in Massachusetts dedicated to Gold Star families like us. And I hope many of you can be at the dedication when the bridge is finished. In fact, the bridge is located on the grounds of North Shore Community College. It crosses over the Linway, and it drops you off right in front of the beach. So he grew up going to the beach with his little sister, and when he finished his enlistment, he wanted to go to school at night at North Shore Community College. And again, he wanted to put himself in danger to help other people. He wanted to be a firefighter. So, God bless Tony.
All right, thank you. And our two recipients are
Alina Benedetto. And Isabella Fessler.
Jackie. Okay. Congratulations. Very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you to the Siracos family for your continued support.
I didn't talk too much.
Good. It's all good. Okay. At this time, I would like to turn the mic over to my friend and colleague, Jackie Fisher.
Hello, this will begin the portion of the evening where the school counseling department presents awards. The first award is through the Alumni Association called the Grassa Family Scholarship. The recipient is Kiana Soto Chavez.
Congratulations. Nice one.
We also wanted to double check that there weren't any more presenters that we missed through check-in. Come on up if you're here and we missed you. Okay. The next award is through the Alumni Association called the Warren F. White Jr. Scholarship, and the recipient is Celsi Agramonte Soto.
Good job, Celsi.
Our next award is an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, and this recipient will also be receiving their National Honor Society Cord, Zainab Alabasi.
Congratulations. You also look beautiful. Thank you.
Our next award is also an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical Scholarship and a recipient of a National Honor Society Cord, Eduarda Albino. Our next award is through the Alumni Association, the Miss Margaret M. Rinn Scholarship, and this student is also getting her National Honor Society cord, Gabriela Alvarez.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Our next student is the recipient of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Ryan Avery.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you.
Our next scholarship is through the Alumni Association, the Derek J. Durant Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Derek J. Durant, who graduated from classical in 1989. Derek was a true West Lynner who resided there all his life. He grew up playing for West Lynn Little League and West Lynn Pop Warner, both at Barry Park. Derek went on to play baseball, basketball, and football at classical. Derek married his high school sweetheart, Carol Lee. They had two sons, Kevin and Kyle. Kevin graduated from classical in 2019 and just last week from Framingham State. Kyle will be graduating with the class of 2022. Derek lost his battle with esophageal cancer after 3 short months in December of 2018. The family would like to thank Peter Pedro Jr. and family for their generosity for funding this scholarship. The recipient of this award is Mamadou Ba. He informed us that he wasn't able to make it tonight, but thanks you for your scholarship. The next student is the recipient of the Kitty and Bill Kane Memorial Scholarship and the Lynn Retirees Organization and Robert A. Witcher Memorial Scholarship and a National Honor Society cord. The student is Jonathan Baker. Congratulations.
Nice work.
The next student is the recipient of the Kitty and Bill Kane Memorial Scholarship, the Lynn Retirees Organization Scholarship, the Peter and Angelo Stavru Scholarship, and a National Honor Society cord. Kevin Baker. Congrats. Our next award through the Alumni Association is John and Anita Kalapinski Carroll Scholarship. This student also will be receiving their National Honor Society cord. Yassine Bakuch. Congratulations.
Congratulations, honey. Thank you.
Our next award through the Alumni Association, the Durgan Family Memorial Scholarship, and the recipient is Katie Bamaka Lopez. Our next recipient won the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn Award, the William Dragon Jr. Student Athlete Scholarship, and his National Honor Society Cord. His brother also couldn't make it here tonight, so he's accepting the awards on behalf of him. And his brother won the Dr. Edward T. Rafferty Memorial Scholarship, the Red Pine Scholarship, and is the second recipient of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn Scholarship and his National Honor Society Cord. Wow, they got a lot. Miss Ayel and Jael Beato. That's awesome. Our next award through the Alumni Association, Ellen J. Mahoney Memorial Scholarship, and the recipient is Ricardo Beato Padilla.
I did that already. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Our next student is the recipient of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical Scholarship, another recipient for the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn, and the Alicia Bingham Scholarship. The student is Alina Benedetto.
Great job.
Congratulations. Thanks, Mike.
Our next award through the Alumni Association, the Class of 1966 Scholarship. The student is Jocelyn Bonilla.
Good job, Jocelyn.
Congratulations again. You get your steps in tonight.
Our next recipient won 3 scholarships tonight, the Class of 57 Box Scholarship, the Paul Duchesne Memorial Scholarship, and the Stop the Violence Scholarship. Reese Brinkler.
Congratulations, Reese.
Good job.
Our next student is the recipient of an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Ciara Brown.
I made the wrong call of going off to the side.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student will be receiving 2 awards through the Alumni Association, the J. Arthur Boris Family Scholarship and the Richard and Ellen Penley Health and Science Related Scholarship and his National Honor Society Cord. The Penley Scholarship was established in 2008 in memory of Ellen Farmer Penley. It is awarded yearly to a student at each of the 3 Lynn High Schools who are entering the health field. The recipient is Matthew Bushway.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of the Alumni Association's Comito Family Scholarship, Kevin Calixte. Good job, Kevin.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Our next student is the recipient of an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical Scholarship, Joseph Chavez.
Congratulations, Joseph. Nice work.
The next student is also a winner of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Cassidy Chuth. Nice job.
Congratulations. Nice work.
Okay, the next recipient was awarded the Leonard Banos and Janice Bakopoulos Spanos Scholarship and the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn and their National Honor Society Cord. Chloe Clement.
Congratulations. Honey.
The next 3 students were all recipients of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. Claventia Closeville. Justin Consoro. And Juliana Crispin.
Congratulations. So far. Congratulations, Eva. Nice work.
Our next award through the Alumni Association is the John Mijos Memorial Scholarship. The recipient is Ava Carenti.
Thank you. Congratulations, Eva. Nice work, honey.
Our next student is the recipient of an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Jennifer Creamer.
done. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of the Lynn Teachers Union Scholarship, AFL-CIO Michael Koski Memorial Scholarship, and the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical Scholarship, Alexis Cummings.
Congratulations, Alexis. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of the Keolis Scholarship Program MBTA. Keolis is awarding scholarships to seniors who will be continuing their education who live in the 5 municipalities in Massachusetts that are served by the commuter rail service in Boston, Brockton, Lawrence, Lynn, and Worcester. The recipient is Annabelle Dow.
Amy, should I do that again and group a bunch of alumni or no? Yeah, okay.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
The next 4 students were all recipients of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. They are James Dow, Jason De Leon, Xavier de los Rios Lopez, and Beatriz de Oliveira.
Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
The next award is through the Alumni Association, the John Holmes Scholarship, and this student is also receiving their National Honor Society Cord tonight. Mariana De Leon.
Nice work, honey.
Our next award is offered through the Alumni Association, the Carol Cotter Memorial Scholarship. The recipient is Angela De Leon Barrios.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is offered the Humphrey and William Owen Scholarship through the Alumni Association. The recipient is Paula Delmasio.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
And now we have the second recipient of the Keolis Scholarship Program MBTA Scholarship, Luis Diaz de Leon. He informed us he couldn't be here tonight and said thank you. Our next student is awarded 2 scholarships, the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn, and also the Zimmern Brothers Student Athlete Scholarship offered through the Alumni Association. And the recipient is Ryan Dahl.
Yay, Ryan. Congratulations, my other favorite, Ryan.
Our next student is awarded the Lynn Police Memorial Scholarship given to a student entering the field of criminal justice, Stephen Downey.
And he scores a lot. He's the top of the class scorer.
Another recipient of the Zimmern Brothers Student Athlete Scholarship and a National Honor Society Scholar, Isabella Fessler.
Should I say that they can come up the middle? No. Just let it go.
No, that's right.
Hmm?
That's right. Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
The Alumni Association awarded the Salo Kluger Memorial Scholarship to Isabella Figueroa. And she's receiving her National Honor Society Cord tonight as well.
Hey, Izzy. Congratulations, Izzy. Nice work.
Our next award through the Alumni Association is the Driscoll Family Scholarship, and the recipient is Sydney Finnegan.
Congrats, Sid. Nice work. Thank you.
Our next student is offered the Clinton G. Mills Scholarship Fund, and through the Alumni Association, the Peter and Angelo Stavru Scholarship, and her National Honor Society Cord. The recipient is Anna Flaherty.
After Gardner, okay.
Is she here?
Yep.
Congrats, Anna. No boot, I like it.
Our next student is the recipient of an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Ava Foglietta.
You can do the middle.
The one you want.
Our next student is the recipient of the Nicole E. Tranfaglia Memorial Scholarship through the Alumni Association. The student is Victoria Garnier.
Do you want to do this one? She was a board community for the club. She ran over to the park and went to say because they were there. People didn't take pictures. Congratulations again to Nina. She's here now.
Okay.
Okay.
Say all that.
You want me to or you want to do it?
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student was awarded the Community Brotherhood in CAEP program by Arthur Akers. He was the gentleman that presented earlier. She got here in time. She ran out to the parking lot to meet Mr. Akers and was able to meet him and take pictures. Congratulations again, Navina Green.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of the William and Grace Phillips Scholarship through the Alumni Association and will be receiving his National Honor Society Cord, Amran Hussein. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Our next student is awarded the Colina Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association, Violet Howard.
Congratulations, honey. And a heck of a job.
The next award is the Dr. Donald Feldman Scholarship. He's an orthodontist in Lynn who awards a scholarship every day to a student entering the health field. This student is also receiving their National Honor Society Cord. Juliana Imbriano.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of their Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Wandy Jimenez Soto.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is the second recipient of the Dr. Donald Feldman Scholarship, Kristen Johnston.
Congratulations, Kristen. Nice work. Thank you.
Our next student is the recipient of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn and their National Honor Society Cord, Mia Kebrew.
Congratulations, Mia. Nice work, honey.
Thank you. Our Our next two students are both recipients of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. Christopher Kelly and Rita Samleen Cote.
They want you to speed it up, so they're not wait until the crowd comes down and call the next person.
Our next student is awarded through the Alumni Association the Micatus Family Scholarship, Alexandra Constas. Our next student is awarded the O'Callahan Way Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord. The O'Callahan Way Scholarship is particularly special because it's an awarded to a student who attended Callahan Elementary, Breed Middle School, and Lynn Classical High School, all on O'Callahan Way. And the recipient is Diane Coy. Our next student is awarded the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, as well as the Lynn Retirees Organization Scholarship. And the student is Sean Leonard. Our next award is called the Outlook Scholarship. This is given to a student through the superintendent's office. And the recipient is Andina Lopez Pascual. Our next award through the Alumni Association is called the Attorney Eli G. Mavros Memorial Scholarship. And this scholarship is awarded to Roberto Lopez Pereira. Our next student is the recipient of the Karen Tamanin Dickey Memorial Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Savannah Lohr. Our next award, offered through the Alumni Association, is the Carol Cronk Sullivan Scholarship. This student is also a recipient of their National Honor Society Cord this evening. The recipient of this award is Thomas Malone.
That's the speed.
Our next student is our second recipient of the Derek Durant Memorial Scholarship, as well as the Paul Duchesne Memorial Scholarship. The recipient is Molly Mannion. Our next 5 students are all recipients of Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. They are Anaya Martinez, Martinez Mignetti. Gisela Munoz de Leon. Lydia Nantambi. Leila Nasali.
Sorry about that.
Lydia.
Congratulations, Lydia.
The next student is awarded through the Alumni Association the Light Rain Foundation Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord. The student is Cameron Maloney. The next two students were both awarded the Slazer and Murray Scholarship through the Alumni Association and their National Honor Society cords. Sammy Matassam and Maggie Nerrick.
That was the best on-stage move so far. Congratulations. Congratulations, Maggie. Nice work, honey.
Our next award is the Dr. George Lobner Essay Contest, given by the Superintendent's Office to a student chosen by the English Department Head for writing an outstanding essay. The recipient is Rathana Nyin. Our next student is the recipient of an Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. Wow, you guys give out a lot of scholarships. And the National Honor Society Cord, Gianna Nikolakakis.
Congratulations, honey. Nice work. Congratulations.
Our next student is the recipient of the James Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association, Amel Ograsevic.
I know, but I'm still supposed to announce it, right?
Congratulations, honey. Nice work.
Our next student is the recipient of the Helen Fava Scholarship Trust and her National Honor Society Cord. She informed us that she couldn't be here with us this evening, but is very excited to receive this award. Seek Ung. Our next student is awarded through the Alumni Association the Hogan Family Scholarship, Lynn Osorio Mateo. The next three students are all recipients of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. Stefan Paul. Casey Pena. Naomi Peralta Rosario.
So nice to meet
Good job, girl.
Our next student is the recipient of the Linda U. Connor Scholarship, Gladys Perez. The recipient of the EDIC of Lynn Scholarship, Logan Petros. The recipient of the Alumni Association Louis and Zoe Pappas Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Jimmy Fan. Awarded the Peter Pedro Jr. Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association, Felix Pohl. Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Daniel Puma. Arthur and Barbara Elkin Scholarship through the Alumni Association, Natalie Crotch. The Ball Family Scholarship and National Honor Society Cord, Alyssa Rathel. The Volo Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association and National Honor Society Cord, Paula Ramos Galdamez. Four students awarded the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Jadalise Richards. Brianna Rodriguez. Tatiana Rodriguez. Shaylise Rodriguez Soto.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Awarded the Paul Duchesne Memorial Scholarship and National Honor Society Cord, Nancy Rodriguez Morales. It's hard, him just yelling at me from backstage.
They get up here with you.
Awarded the Alexander Podlecki Scholarship through the Alumni Association and the Rotary Club of Lynn Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Priscilla Romero. Awarded the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship through the Alumni Association and the Unitarian Universalist Church of Greater Lynn, Josue Rosales Llanes. Awarded the Frost Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association and their National Honor Society Cord, Alyssa Saldana. the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School award Helen Sanchez their scholarship. The recipient of both the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship and the Emmerman Joseph Scholarship, Gersharon Sandhu. Awarded the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Victoria Santiago. Awarded the Nadwerny Tries Their Hardest Scholarship, Josiah Severe. Another Alumni and Friends Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Joshua Stone. The Clinton G. Mills Scholarship Fund and the Slazar and Murray Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Olivia Teague. Awarded the Slazar and Murray Scholarship through the Alumni Association and their National Honor Society Cord, Kanari Thach. This award was donated by former students in memory of two Lynn Classical teachers, Margaret Murray, who taught English, and Michael Slazar, a science department head. The next two students are both winners of the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship, Emily Teneo and Darlenis Tolentino. The next student is awarded the Dr. James Leo McGinnis Memorial Scholarship. Dr. McGinnis was a longtime resident of Lynn and employee of the Lynn Public Schools. He was superintendent of the Lynn Public Schools for 13 years, from 1970 to 1983, and upon his retirement, he was elected to the Lynn School Committee for several terms. He thoroughly enjoyed working with his colleagues to improve public education so every child could succeed. Mr. McGinnis was a strong family man, served his country during World War II, was very proud of his Irish heritage, and loved to quote from the Latin language. He, along with his wife, Mary, raised 7 children, and the family eventually expanded to include 27 grandchildren. Wow. During his retirement, he wrote a column in the old Lynn newspaper, the Sunday Post, which provided him a platform to write about the good people of Lynn and the great things that were happening in this city that he loved. If alive today, he would have showered many of you with accolades and praise within one of his columns. The McGinnis family would like to congratulate the entire class of 2022 and wish you well as you enter this next stage of your life. It is their pleasure to present the James Leo McGinnis Memorial Scholarship to Cade Toomey. Our next student is awarded the Patricia M. Flynn Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord. The recipient is Sariana Toro. Our next student is awarded the Honeydew Donuts Scholarship, one Anthony Tovar Gutierrez. Awarded through the Alumni Association, the Doris A. Gamache Cocono Scholarship, Sean Townsend. Our next student, through the Alumni Association, is awarded the Kathleen M. Costin Memorial Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Amanda Tucker. Our next student, through the Alumni Association, is awarded the David and Samantha Morales Scholarship and their National Honor Society Cord, Darlin Umansar Alcantara. The next student is a recipient of the Helen Faba Scholarship Trust, a scholarship awarded to each of the 3 Lynn High Schools. Fazil Uskuplu. The next student is awarded through the Alumni Association the Helen Callahan Jajorian Scholarship, Arlene Valerio Seaman. I can do all of this out of order.
We are leaving.
You want me to do all of the alumni things? Are you ready? Ready. The next 5 students are all awarded the Alumni and Friends of Lynn Classical High School Scholarship. Noeli Vasquez Hernandez. Carlos Vasquez Troches. Ethan Wilson. Noah Wyrocki. Chloe Young.
She's going to do it. No, congratulations.
Our next student is awarded the Dempsey Family Scholarship through the Alumni Association. DeAndre Vidal.
Congratulations, honey. Thanks, Brooke.
Thank you so much.
What's that extra bag? What's the extra bag? I have one more. Oh. And finally, our last award through the Alumni Association, the Rose Quinn Scholarship and a National Honor Society Cord, Olivia Waterman.
As you can see, we have many, many talented students graduating with us tonight. We want to thank you all for being here with us, and we want to invite you back to our cafeteria for some refreshments. Thank you again, and thank you so much to the Alumni Association for sponsoring so many scholarships and for the dinner this evening.
To tell them twice. It was long. Holy shit. Are those your